Good evening, everyone. Welcome to 30 Minutes with Jesmond Lions. Tonight, or tonight, this is our first episode for the year 2023, and we are going to talk about Jesmond Lions Club activities all through the years. So, by saying this, I will be joining with our dear Deb, which is our Jesmond Lions Club president. Hi, Deb. How are you?
I'm great, Brenda. However, I am going to say I have a bit of a cold, and if I start
Yes.
coughing, I'm apologising now. Okay,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I just hope you don't have COVID right now.
that's what
Okay.
I'm hoping for. Okay.
Okay. With your permission, Deb, I would like to inform everybody, our listeners, our viewers, that we are also streaming live in our YouTube channel, and they can join our discussions. They can put their suggestions and questions to the comment sections, and Deb here would be happy to answer all your questions with regards to the club, or with Deb also. But and for those who are unable to join our live today, they can watch the replay in our YouTube channel and Facebook page, right, Deb?
Yep, that's right, Brenda.
Yes, and then our listeners and viewers, they can check on us too. I have to inform them that we are already in a podcast platform, so they can check on us to Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and other podcast platforms. So we are all we're everywhere right now.
We're
Okay,
just
here we
getting
go
so
then.
fantastic, Brenda.
Yeah, why not? We have to use, we have to use all this kind of uh platforms to reach the community, right?
We do. Yes,
Yes,
that's
yes, yes.
correct.
So here we go then. Before we talk about just Lions Club activities, maybe some would want to know who are you, because I know there's a lot of them don't know about you yet. So not in personal level, I think, but maybe you can touch a little bit. So how you started being part of Jesmond Lions, when it started, and what made you decide to join Jesmond Lions Club?
Okay, well, I joined about 13 years ago. I don't think it's 15 yet, but it might be getting close to that. And I was looking for some opportunities to work within my community and do things to help others. I was getting up in years, and I knew that I'd be retiring soon. So a friend of mine was very interested in joining Lions and invited me along. So I went along to a dinner meeting, and I've never left. I stayed, and I've held lots of different positions in the club. It didn't take them long to put me in as secretary, and then I've been president several times. My passion, though, is youth projects. I love working with young people and trying to help us as an organisation recruit younger people into volunteering. So I welcome anyone who would like to join our club to
That's
come forward, because it's a great club to belong to, and you don't have to give up lots and lots of time. In the beginning, I didn't give a lot of time towards the Lions Club. It's only since I've retired that I've become more active in the club itself.
So it seems you're enjoying becomes Jesmond Lions, or being a lion, because look at it, 13 years, and you're still existing in the Lions Club or Jesmond Lions Club. Try to imagine that long, you know?
I'm a young'un, Brenda. Like, there's lots that have been in 50 and 60 years, and they're getting older now. and
Yeah.
and we need to get some young people into the club.
Yeah, so I understand that too. Anyway, Jesmond Lions Club was established 1963, and this year we are going to celebrate the 60th year of the club. So the 60 years, this involves community service, and then different community service and fundraising, and in helping and supporting communities this long. Can you share what activities, programs, projects, fundraising that Jesmond Lions Club has been doing all these years?
Well, I can only talk really on the last 13 or 14 years. There were lots of activities that occurred prior to my joining that, like I know that they held a fireworks display over at the International Sports Ground, which is now McDonald Stadium, but that was way before my time. And but within our local community, we endeavour to help like the Jesmond Neighbourhood Centre. We've been helping them with, collection of food and for refugees in particular. We also, the Soul Cafe, we try to support the Soul Cafe in Newcastle for meals and provide. Just recently, we bought quite a bit of the UHT milk to help support them with the people that are homeless, and to help them provide the meals that they do. We also help at a breakfast club at a local public school. That's a really lovely project because you get to meet all these young children from very different backgrounds to what I've had, and we interact with the local community and refugee centres. We also have, over the last 7 or 8 years, been planting trees out at Pampalong, and that was a big project where we have actually planted over 5,000 trees. Every fortnight, most months, we do a cleanup at the Lion Sensory Trail at the Hunter Wetlands, and we maintain the barbecue shelter there. We're very involved with the wetlands because that's where we meet at the Hunter Wetlands on the fourth Wednesday of each month. Nationally, we've donated money for bushfires, floods, all sorts of things. The need for feed during the drought, we helped get hay and fodder to our farmers. We're also involved in drug awareness, and we support the fight against diabetes, measles, kids' cancer, and disabilities caused by a loss of hearing, vision, or mobility. In the next month, we will be actually involved in helping a local person receive their hearing dog. And that, for me, is a first, where we will help support that person learn how to manage the hearing dog and ensure that the dog is doing what is needed to support the person with the hearing needs. Internationally, we donate for earthquakes, hurricanes, volcano eruptions, tornadoes, fires, floods, or whatever's happening. We donate through Australian Lions, and then that money is then sent overseas. That's about that. We do lots of different projects. We've had fashion parades. We have barbecues at Bunnings. Bunnings are a great supporter of us. We do barbecues for the wetlands when they require our help. We run fun days. So there's lots of different things that people can get involved with. However, what we're looking for are new ideas. We really need new ideas on how one, to fundraise, but also what the community needs, because these days mental health is a huge issue, and our aged care sector is needing a lot more support. So we have to look as a club what we can do to support them.
Well, that's good because we the Jesmond Lions Club cater the most possible help to communities, right? And with these programs and activities, what are the
The
ongoing
ongoing
programs?
projects. Well, barbecues at Bunnings are ongoing. Every month we have a barbecue on either a Saturday or a Sunday. The Youth of the Year is an ongoing project where next weekend is the zone final, and I'll be involved in that. And that will be held at the Hunter Wetlands. Sorry, I'm going to cough. We also are involved with the Jesmond Neighbourhood Centre, Soul Cafe. You've thrown me a little bit there about what our ongoing things are, but we clean up the sensory trail. We do a lot of work around there, at least fortnightly, and it's I can't think of anything else. I think the hearing dog is going to take up quite a bit of our time, because we have to visit 3 times a week for the next 12 weeks once the dog is delivered. So that'll take up a bit of time as well.
Thank you, Deb. With regards to fundraising, because we need to support the community's projects, right? And then we need money to put in. So what other fundraising, aside from barbecues, what other fundraising program we do to raise money to help the community in need?
Well, we have the Luckies down at Jesmond Central, which is a program that's been running since I was a child. It's been running forever at various places. We have high teas. We've had high teas in the past. We certainly have fashion parades is another way of us raising money. I can't think of anything else, because it's not just about raising money, Brenda. It's about working within the community. And whilst raising money is helpful, sometimes community members just need our help. And so therefore, we may have to provide help to, such as the car park at Cardiff for people who are homeless, who are staying in their cars. We've provided them with blankets and pillows during that period, when they're really needing assistance to be warm.
Yeah, okay. With regards to that too, last 2 years was so tough and rough for everybody, not just with the club. We had this pandemic, the COVID-19. How Jesmond Lions Club able to extend help to communities when there was a tight restrictions, tight movements within the surrounds the community? How Jesmond Lions able to extend that help?
We were fortunate in the fact that because we were locked down quite a bit, and we came to the conclusion that we needed to work with the technology a lot more. So we did start our meetings on Zoom, and that has helped keep us all connected as a club. And it gave us the opportunity to identify where help was needed. One of the places that we identified for help, and that was a real challenge, was when the international students at the university were locked down. and didn't have any money to actually go out shopping and buy food. When we heard that, I organised with the university to put some money with Woolworths, and they went and did a shop for up to $1,000 to buy food for the students to keep them safe and healthy during a very difficult period. It also meant that by using Zoom, we were able to, if the Salvation Army or the any of the charities needed some support, and the Soul Cafe, for instance, we were able to provide either financial help, or because we were allowed to go to supermarkets, we could go and purchase goods that could be delivered to the Jesmond Neighbourhood Centre, for instance, or into other charitable organisations that were requiring help.
And yes, I have seen that, and then we're just lucky that despite the restrictions, the community still got our back, or we got their back
But
when
yeah, we
when they
did.
needed us.
But our community was also our own members.
Yes,
A lot of them are single people who were living alone, and
yes,
therefore required some support in that period of time, even if it was just a phone call. It was important that we kept in touch with each other and made sure that we were all fine. So it was a joint effort by all of us.
yes. So meaning to say, despite the COVID, although the negative effect was so huge, there was also a positive effect, right?
Oh yes, definitely. Like, it forced us into the technology. Like, we probably came in
We are
kicking and
able,
screaming.
the pandemic able to drag us to the new, new what you call the new era.
It did.
You know,
It did. It
we
probably took
learned
us
to
there.
use the technology. We use
Yeah, well, we did.
yes, yes,
It
and
was the
then
only way to
so
keep in touch.
yes, yes. So despite that, it's really tough that time. We able to utilize what's in there to still be in touch with the community and to the other members and to other clubs too, right?
Yes, that's right. And it did keep us in touch with people, uh,
Yeah.
which was good.
So with and because you're the club president, and then you are overseeing also the youth of the year, so it happened that we had the youth of the year last year. Can you tell us the story or the background of what happened last year when we choose a certain young individual to represent uh, the zone or the district for
Yeah,
this youth of the
well,
year?
Youth of the
What?
Year is a great opportunity for young people aged between 15 and 19. It gives them the opportunity to meet, like, it gives generations an opportunity to get together. We're the older generation, they're the younger generation. It gave them the opportunity. However, during COVID, we couldn't do that because we weren't allowed into schools, and it was not a good idea for us to hold an activity in an enclosed space for the students as well as ourselves. So for probably 2 years, I think we missed it twice. We didn't actually hold Youth of the Year. However, last year, or it could have even been the year before actually, we recommenced um, doing Youth of the Year. And that's an opportunity for young people to answer a couple of questions, impromptu questions on things that might be local, national, or international. It also is an opportunity for them to have a panel interview, and I'm really grateful to the judges that I'm able to have come along and do the judging for these students. Callaghan College at Jesmond has just been wonderful to us as an organisation, and we've seen some wonderful students come through with some interesting points of view that are probably a bit different to ours, but it's always good to challenge yourself on what might happen. So yes.
Yeah. So I would like to inform everybody that with this Youth of the Year that happened last year, we have a video that was up in our YouTube channel, so they can check that the video, and then you would know if we choose the correct or the right representative to the zone level of the Youth of the Year, and then we're crossing our fingers that. We can send them through to the state one.
Or to district first, Brenda. District first.
Yes, but that's what I am manifesting them.
Oh, we don't want to put any pressure on them.
I am manifesting. Yes. Check on our YouTube channel and you can see watch the video there of our Youth of the Year. And then, okay, being a lion. Okay, you've been a lion for 13 years. Would you mind to share what are the benefits that you get being a lion?
Well, I think one of the main benefits is the social contact you have with all sorts of people, both within the club and other clubs and with the community. You meet like-minded people that like to volunteer and want to do similar things to you. I'm hoping that what we do at Jesmond Lions is making the world a better place for everybody, both with the environment and our work within the community. We have social gatherings. There's a breakfast coming up, and there is a group of us that go away in February as a group. And that's an inter-club group. It's not just our club. And you can bring your ideas. Like sometimes you're running out of ideas on how to either fundraise or support your community in the best possible way. And we're looking for people that have got ideas who will come along and maybe show us how to do things a little differently, which would be a great thing.
So with being a lion is really, there's, aside from being just in the community, in the personal aspect, we gain the camaraderie, right? The friendship.
Yes, and let's face it, Brenda, you and I would never have met.
Yeah, exactly. Who would know? You would not know who is Brenda.
That's right. We would never have met if we hadn't joined Lions. Yeah. And therefore, there's lots of opportunities. And you don't have to spend hours and hours volunteering. You can limit the number of hours but let's face it, many hands make light work. So if you can, the more people that you have helping, the less time is needed for each individual.
Yeah. So when it comes to that, being a member, we will talk about membership. Okay. I know there's a current situation right now that we are, or not situation, but we are looking for current or new members. Can you talk about this too? How it will go?
Well, we're currently going to have an information day on the 19th of March in Jesmond Park. We'll be providing a free sausage sizzle to anyone that would like to come along between 11:30 and 2 o'clock. That you can have a chat to us and to many of our members, both us and Ellamore Vale Club, and talk to us about what the Lions is all about. There's more, like the things we do with hearing and with diabetes and with helping our farmers and floods and things like that. Lions International is a huge organisation with lots of little places around the world providing support, and all money raised by a Lions Club in the community is provided back to the community. As club members, we pay membership fees, and that supports the administration of the Lions, not any of the money raised within the community. So on the 19th of March, if anyone who is listening would like to come along and have a sausage sandwich with us, we're experts at sausage sandwiches, to be honest. Come along and have a chat, because we look forward to meeting people.
Okay, so meaning to say, whatever money we raise, that will go straight 100% to the community, right? The community we supported.
Yes, that's right. Well, it could be our community. It could be an international community. Like at the moment, Lions International are raising money for the Turkey earthquake. So as a club, we will donate money to these disasters to help support overseas, because it is such a hard thing to be happening in that country.
So this community drive that will be happening on the 19th of March, this is a joint project with Elmore Vale Lions Club, correct?
Yes, that's right. Because we're all interconnected,
okay,
like we're in the same spot.
So the same spot, the same location, and then this will happen on the 19th of March 2023 around 11:30 to 2 o'clock, correct, Deb?
Yep, that's right. And it's in Jesmond Park at the southern end of the oval near the playground. You'll smell the sausages, let's face it.
Okay, thanks for that information, Deb. And I think our viewers and listeners got already the idea. But we will going to post the event that is going to happen in our Facebook page. So to our listeners, to our viewers, just check on our Facebook page, and then all our activities and events is there. So if you would like to join us on the 19th of March 2023, that is a community drive at Jesmond Park, southern part of the oval near Children's Playground, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. I just repeat what you said. I want to get it right. Okay, thank you so much, Deb. But can you invite everybody?
Yes, look, I invite anybody to come along and have a chat. It's a free barbecue. There's no commitment to join, but we'd love to see you and talk to you about what, as a club, we do. Because whilst I've been here chatting away, there's lots of other things that we do that, to be honest, my brain couldn't bring to the forefront. But there's lots of things that you can do.
That's right. Because during in our community drive, there's a lot of members there that you can chat. So any questions you have in your mind, it will be answered, because all the members so knowledgeable about what's going on with our club, with the Jesmond Lions Club, and then they're there. They will be there to guide you, to enlighten you, to give you information what we are doing to the community. Thank you so much, Deb, for sharing your time. And Deb, sharing a small amount of your time will make a world of difference. Thank you so much. Thank you. And have a good weekend. And see you around. And thank you, everybody. See you again next Saturday. And next Saturday will be a good discussion also. I will be with someone else that I can tell you right now. A little clue. I considered her as the bullet train. She's unstoppable. So good night, everybody. Have a good weekend and take care of yourself. Lions are ready whenever and however our community needs us. So see you around. Have a good night. Bye bye.
Bye bye.